people that how it's all doing, and hello people at butlersbridge. And first of all, I know it's a very stressful time for people. It's coming to the bike holiday weekend. It's very stressful. I understand. You can't see grandparents, can't see the grandkids and all that, and it's very stressful. And I just want to commend, already the great work Butlersbridge GEA are doing, along with the Butlersbridge Tidy Towns, along with many other voluntary people around this village, that are bringing food to people's houses and helping older people out and help even the only people out at this time. And everybody's helping each other out, and that's the best part of Butlersbridge. Everybody's together, and I can say that very confidently because I can see it. I can see it from where I am. Everybody's checking on neighbours. Everybody's doing their bit for the next door neighbours. Everybody's doing their bit for their neighbours, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And it's really just very heartwarming to see, and it shows how strong we are as a community, and it shows how united we are. To help each other, and it shows how much we care for each other in this community, and we want to help each other, which is just brilliant. And many communities, say it's not up to us to do it; it's up to the townies to do it. But we didn't even say that. We just went on. We done our own thing anyway, and we didn't even ask any help from the local townies. And I just want to show you, as this thumbnail of the video shows, we're in it together. This is the Butlersbridge Tidy Town, the crew, the gaffers, if that may use the word, local words. And we obviously, Martino owns as our chair, along with Sonia McKeown, and Grania Smith too. I just want to give them a huge thank you too, because they are doing their bit too. Thank you so much to them. They're doing their bit helping older people out. Martino Owens and Tommy Owens, her husband, is doing great work too with the Butlersbridge GA, bringing food to people's houses. Thank you so much for that. But yesterday was a beautiful day, and I'm sure everybody would agree with me in Butlersbridge. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Great weather, people were out and about, and I just want to commend people on brilliant social distance, and I didn't have to even say it once to people, to keep their distance or anything like that. It's already been, we don't even have to say it to people because they're doing it, and that's why I'm not even going to even explain to people what it is or anything like that, because I don't need to. It's already been done, so thank you so much for that. I wish more people would listen. I wish more people would listen. But I just want to show you the picture of our gang, if I may use that word. So this is on our Facebook and Twitter page. Jack Brown put it up. He's our internet. He's the man who knows everything but the internet, and he's the man in charge of our websites and all the rest. So thank you to Jack for. We're in this together, as you see. The Butlersbridge Tidy Towns. We're all in this together. Nobody's alone at this time. I'm just trying to find the pictures from yesterday. Aye. Here we are. So this is Butlersbridge yesterday. I hope my camera will focus. As you can see, you're lovely. Look how beautiful that looks, the river and everything like that. And then the flowers. These are with the flowers. We didn't get a chance this year to plant only summer flowers. These are with the flowers and they're still alive. And they look beautiful. Because we didn't get a chance. We were supposed to do that St. Patrick's weekend. We said we were doing that St. Patrick's weekend, but obviously with the lockdown and everything, we didn't get a chance to do it. Daisy. As you can see, look how beautiful. Like, honest to God, it looks beautiful. Look how beautiful everything looks. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. And I really have to commend people. These flowers not being watered or anything like that. It just goes to show you, we have good people who know everything about flowers in this village, and it's credit to everybody who done it. It's credit to all the tidy towns. That they're still going. I can see one of them looking out my window now. It's still blooming. And it's going to bloom even more. There's very little, that can be said, because everybody's doing extremely well. And it's very happiness around this village. It's very optimistic. It's very positive vibes. Nobody's worried, and I say that nobody's worried. Everybody's taking it in their strides. Everybody's taking it in their strides. It's amazing. It's amazing, and everybody talking to each other and helping each other get through this is even more amazing. And that nobody's being left behind, and that's true. Nobody's being left behind. Everybody's ringing each other. Everybody's texting everybody to see is everybody okay, and that's amazing. That's amazing. That is actually just so amazing to see community come together that quick. Do that, and everybody's checking out each other. Which is brilliant. There's a lot of people walking and jogging too. And some people are actually jogging and they're keeping their distance, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, we have a very how a creative community, I suppose you can say. And I want to just say to the Butlersbridge National School too. Obviously they don't have as much. Obviously they can't go to school and everything. And some of them ask it when we come back to school. I know it's very hard to say when we will be going back, but please God, we will be going back soon. Just to say too to people, amazing work, and like honest to God, Cabin's doing amazing work in bringing food to people's houses and helping older people out. And that's what communities are all about, having a laugh and helping each other out in times of crisis, and this is indeed a time of crisis. And just want to take to Paddy Fines down the road, the news agents, for all his work and all his family, all his work putting the food on the shelves and feeding this community because it's the only shop in the village, along with the butchers, along with Johnson's supplies, of animal supplies, sorry. Thank you so much for that. You're the only 3 businesses open at the moment in Butlersbridge. I know it's hard for the other businesses at the moment because we don't know when these will be going back. It's difficult. I know you're losing a lot of trade, but I'm saying to people, I'm saying this as a member of the local authorities, and I'm saying this as a member, as one of the heads of this community here. We will hopefully, please God, this virus will be gone soon. And in addition to that, people have been asking, and people are wondering when we're going to be up for the next 30 towns, which I'm looking forward to because I want to go back to work. Believe it or not, I'm missing doing my daily pickups. I'm off work. This is the longest time in 5 years. I've took off work, voluntary work. So it's a big difference for me because I'm not on the roads as much now, and there's a bit of litter around still. Because obviously it hasn't been done in nearly 4 weeks now. Nearly going on 5 weeks actually. So I'm just saying to people, bear with us on that. But please God, this virus will be gone. We can maybe please God at the tidy times. I think it's next month. You have to put in your application and everything like that. Maybe if it's gone before then. April. April. Yeah, it's beginning of May. We have to have the applications in. It might not go ahead this year, but if it does go ahead, we don't know yet. We'll probably make that decision in the beginning of May. But if it doesn't go ahead, then we'll be better for next year. But I'm saying to people, I'm very confident this village can get through anything it throws at us. Because we are very strong, we're an extremely strong community, we're very helpful, we're very understanding, we're very determined, we're very fearless, if you may use that word. Because everybody wants to help each other get through this. And everybody is doing that, and I really just thank everybody for that. And on behalf of the local authorities, County Council, we thank people for the understanding and for following the rules, so thank you so much for that. So just to say to people in Butlersbridge, this won't last forever. We will get out of this and we will prosper. It might take a while to rebuild the local economy. Local business might take a while to make a profit again. But I'm telling you this now, and I'm telling you very straight, we will do it. We can do it. Of course we can. As I said last year, when we have to tidy towns, we can do it. Of course we can. We can do it if we put our effort into it. And if we put our back into it, when we put our mind to it, we can do it. Of course we can. Of course we can. We are Butlersbridge. We can do anything. We can do anything if we put our mind to it. And of course we can. We will come out of this stronger than ever before. And I'm saying that with a determination in my heart and in my soul. So I'm just saying to people, have a happy Easter. Hopefully the Easter Bunny does come to your house. And just to say, be safe out there. Take care. And, obviously, I don't even have to say anymore because everything else is being followed. So thank you very much for that. So take care, everybody. And thanks again. Bye.